What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Coordinator. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. If you are, make sure you leave a like on this video and leave a comment down below. Share it. Help share the good word. It is spring break! Now, this was something that I never got to enjoy while I was in college because I wasn't there on scholarship and my parents weren't paying for my bills. So there was absolutely zero chance that I was ever going to even be able to consider going on vacation. When school went on spring break, you know what I was excited about? Being able to work overtime, having more time to put in more hours and maybe get caught up on my bills. See, I, like many people, worked all the way through college, and I'm not jealous of kids that got a scholarship or whose parents financially planned for them so that they could take a vacation, because I think I learned extremely valuable lessons about work ethic and real life a lot earlier than a lot of these people did. But this year marks the first time, really, in 3 years that college students have been able to go on vacation, and it's absolutely, positively the worst. This is the future leaders of America, and it is so very sad. And we're going to get that after a super quick word from this video's sponsor. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, MD Hair. Who is MD Hair? Well, it's the world's first medical grade hair regrowth treatment customized to the exact cause and type of hair loss you have. The website uses a quiz and a scalp picture analysis to customize each kit that you get. What makes MD Hair so special? Well, their subscription includes a 24/7 medical chat support with dermatologists and registered nurses, over 100 natural ingredients in the products themselves, and customers can upload an image of their scalp after taking the quiz to get an instant image analysis. It was one of the coolest things I've ever done. It's also clean and sustainable, customized for each user depending on their needs, and backed by science. MD Hair gives you a 360-degree treatment. Their unique treatment kit includes several different products with their own effect and their own natural ingredients inside of each product. What's unique is that everything you need comes in a single kit. To start hair regrowth, you need to stop hair loss, to heal your scalp and make your hair stronger, and it is possible only with a combination of different products: the shampoo, the serum, and supplements working inside and out. I've only been using the products for a couple of weeks right now, and with my 40th birthday coming right around the bend, I can already kind of feel like I'm seeing more volume in my hair. This goes out there to everyone out there looking for their own hair regrowth treatment. Customize it with MD Hair. Use my promo code to get your first month of customized products 70% off. Use the link in the description or the pinned comment down below. I suppose each year spring break gets a little more depraved. You know, when I was young, it was like MTV, you know, having concerts down there and all these people going down there and getting the clap. This is not something that has ever occurred to me. Like, maybe if you like live in Florida, but it's been absolutely overrun with what seems to be maybe the worst kind of people on the planet. And the pictures are not great. For Florida Fight Club, scantily clad spring break revelers let out pent-up rage in beach brawls, you know, unsanctioned events, obviously. And you have this thing, spring break beach party goes viral after wrestling match ends in wardrobe malfunction. Students and co-eds visit Florida to get away from the snow and soak up all the sun for spring break are going viral after engaging in a wild beach brawl. In a TikTok making waves on the video platform, men and women battled by performing Oklahoma drills. Now, if you don't know, Oklahoma drills are basically one person has a football and two people just run right at each other. And you try to run through them, they try to tackle you. After a few men took each other to the ground of a round of applause from rowdy spring breakers, two women joined in on the action, but things quickly got out of control as the ladies collided with each other. The two girls splashed head on. The larger woman was able to pin her opponent victoriously. Then came the bit of embarrassing cost. Well, her bob popped out, you know, and of course everyone's, I mean, these things are like on camera forever now. Plenty of users in the comments enjoyed the wild spectacle, while others weren't exactly thrilled at the outcome. My version of hell, one viewer said, if this is their version of making memories, I'd rather not have any. Replied another with a puking emoji for good measure. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that being absolute, like, this is not what I would call an Oklahoma drill. This is just drunk people being drunk people. And this is something that is exclusively for rich kids. And there's a lot to this because of, the last 3 years. You can see all these fights and stuff. So college students have invaded Florida beaches for spring break, and they spent their time brawling with each other in front of frat bros and booze-fueled wrestling matches. Groups of bikini. By the way, most of the pictures are not very flattering of any of these people. Now, I've got nothing to talk about, but some people should be wearing two pieces. Some people should not. Some fellas should be maybe wearing a shirt. It's weird. A lot of college kids are really out of shape, and that's a weird sight. But anyway, the merry students celebrating a break from their college semester were seen huddling in circles as two individuals turned leaping, another fighting, while crowds around them jeered and screamed. Some of the women at spring break got involved in the chaos, getting down and dirty in Fort Lauderdale as they tussled. Like, ew. Like, no, absolutely not. Like, why are most of these people are out of shape? Also, other frat bros took turns slamming into each other. It's the first time in 3 years that college students have been able to truly enjoy their break without the threat of COOF restrictions, and their incessant partying proves that they're going to make the most of their newfound freedom. Yeah, and a lot of them are going to get pregnant. A lot of them are going to get things that last for the rest of their lives. Students flocked to Daytona Beach, Florida to enjoy some much-needed rest after a busy semester at college. Please. If I could go back to only working full-time and going to school full-time, I think life, and like that, I look back at that now and it's like, that was like cakewalk. Some of the females having little to imagination, posed for photos in the ocean, presumably to make their pals stuck at home jealous of their tropical vacation. Elsewhere, swaths of half-dressed youngsters dance at daytime parties on the beach, in the backs of pickups, and at boats they rented for the day. I don't know. There's having good fun, and then there's just degeneracy. I think this is pretty much just being degenerate. I mean, going and partying is one thing, but like, this is a whole different ball of wax. College nowadays, the thing is, like, if parents could teach their kids anything in college, is that it gets much tougher after college and that you've got to really buckle down. A lot of these kids would be really happy to have the money they wasted away on these weekends when they get out of college. When they have to pay rent. Spring breakers still show up in droves in Cancun, in Mexican state of Quintana Roo, where the U.S. has told travelers to exercise increased caution. There's all sorts of bad things happening there. I actually didn't know. I just planned a vacation. And I didn't know that spring break was coming up. And I'm glad that my vacation ended before that. It's just no class. It's sad. Footage of the physical clashes prove pent up. I don't think they're pent up. I just think they're, they're boxing. I don't know. I would say that a lot of booze is involved. I think Florida is probably, several liquor lovers were seen drinking from Borgs, while one mild man was seen sipping tequila straight from the bottle. Other thirsty party animals drank from beer bongs. I'm not exactly sure that these boxing matches are I'm sure most of these escalated out of control because that's exactly what happens. It's, okay, these two are nice. But it's just, I don't know. No, it's just not a good look. You can party, but I'm not sure being a skank, or I don't know what the guy's definition is. By the way, I can tell you're not drinking out of that and you're just taking a picture because your lips are all pursed up. But to my brothers and sisters who happen to be residents of Florida, my heart weeps for you in this what was probably an absolute terrible time to live there, a terrible time to be stuck in that state. To the college kids at home who aren't on spring break vacation, who actually have to work, or they go home to help their families, or they go and they work on studying, or they get ahead, trust me, not going on spring break will do you a ton more good in life than going on a vacation and coming back with something weird growing on you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you leave a like on it. Let me know if you went to spring break, if you look like these degens, or if I'm just being an old fuddy-duddy, and we'll talk to you again real soon.